Hello, fellow Magic players. So here we are, the semifinals. There are 4 players left. Morten, that I lost to previously on his Troll Disco deck. There is Morten's brother Peter, that I played a couple of matches before on his blue and red counterburn. And then there is Henrik Storm on the deck. That is a very lethal variant that uses Tetravus and Shivan Dragon as win cons, a single Shivan Dragon. And it's a very good deck as well. So out of these 3 players, the seeding was such that I had to go up against Morten again, the guy I just lost 2-0 against. So this is, I don't know if this is an unlucky matchup for me. None of these guys are probably very easy to go up against. So, but we'll have to make do. And this is at least a chance for a rematch, or a chance to go down in flames, I suppose. So here we go. So we roll off who goes first, and Morten wins, and he elects to go first. So at this point I'm contemplating what to do and how I lost the previous match. Something about those blood moons and all the anti or hate cards that he brings in after sideboard. We know he uses a City of Bottle and Blood Moons after sideboard, at least. I don't know if he packs the main deck. So he starts out with a Factory and Mana Vault. And we have a I can't see it. It's a Mox Sapphire and an Underground Sea, I suppose. Or it could be a Scrubland. No, it's a Mox Ruby. Okay, and an Underground Sea. So we Time Walk and use his Ancestral Recall. This is just awesome. So now we get a second land drop here. Scrubland. Okay. So if we can't beat him fair and square, we can at least just use power, I suppose. Okay, here comes this City in a Bottle. I'm not sure about that play, actually. I mean, Morten knows his deck way better than I do, but if we ever meet again, I think he should wait and drop it later, so that he can at least destroy something with it. 1 or 2 cards, because I have no counter magic. And now I can just hold back on the Arabian Night cards and wait for a disenchant. And there it goes. So that's a wasted City in a Bottle, in my opinion. So that's nice, especially as he hasn't got any way to get it back. So I just shouldn't time twist now, unless I can kill him with it. So we get out a Shivan Dragon and he just tops deck on Mace of Ith. Okay, so we place those main deck, I suppose. Then he destroys my Mox. That's fine. I have plenty of red mana. There's 2 Badlands there. Now there's a City of Brass. And we put out a second Juice of Gin. So if he had dropped his City in a Bottle here, that would have been much, much more lethal to me. But he has a disc. And that's a good play, because now I can get rid of the tap Mana Vault and both Juice and Gins, and I can only hit him with a single Gin. Perhaps I should have waited with that Time Walk. I could have really used it at this point. That would have been 15 points of damage right there. But I wanted to get a fast start. So after I take the damage from the Juice and Gin, he just pops his disc. And we get down an Underworld Dreams. That's a plateau, and the first troll. We just get rid of it straight away. I don't like those people. So we put down a Hypnotic Spectre and a Strip Mine. can always wait with stripping that Mace of Ith until later. And I don't suppose the Spectre will survive anyway. But surprisingly, he's not bolted. That's pretty nice. I can get in. So here we go. And a second Underworld Dreams. I forgot to pick a card that thought he didn't have any cards, but he did. Okay, here's a second troll. So there's a real danger here that he might overrun me. But not really, I suppose, because that's a twister. So that's 16 points of damage in his draw step. So, yeah. That's the first victory for the Confused Dead Guy deck. It was just a lot of power there. So in a way it almost feels uneven, but I suppose that all the hate cards Morten brings somehow evens it up. But what feels uneven is that I don't think he plays with power, so really kudos to Morten. It's really impressive that he can go top 4 like this without any power. So if I wasn't involved in this, I'd be rooting for him actually. And everyone else but Morten in this top 4 is packing plenty of power. But he has the City in the Bottles and Blood Mounts and all those party stoppers. It helps him. So we start out with a couple of Moxen. He has a Sol Ring and we sync over his factory. So put down some glitter. That sounds like a... No? Oh, okay. I thought it would be a troll, but it was even worse. It was a Blood Moon. At least we have that blue Mox. And perhaps we can draw into a blue blast. Get rid of it. Would have been better with a white Mox, obviously. So I think I have 2 blue blasts in the deck at this point. So he has me on lockdown right here. I need at least 2 black mana to function properly. And at the moment I only have... Oh, okay, and I only have red mana and now only black mana because he disenchants my blue Mox. No, he doesn't. No, he chooses not to. I thought that was a brilliant play. But he doesn't want to. Perhaps he'll wait for the Mox Pearl. Because he knows that I'm having a real trouble with moving those trolls on their Blood Moon. As I can only bolt them and they can regenerate from that. So, really missing my rituals, yeah, but you can't have it. You can't have everything. Oh, well you can, but then you have like an 80 cards deck and that won't work either. So we're just taking a real beating here, and here comes the second row. What to do? And even though I'm having discs, it won't help me much against those trolls. I suppose if I could get one out, because he wouldn't have his... Okay, so we can blue blast now, because he wouldn't have enough mana to regenerate everything. So now we have a couple of blockers within those factories. We have a strip mine. Perhaps we should strip that swamp. Really trying to make it work here, because I fear that the blue blast was a turn too late actually, but perhaps we can survive here. Depends on what we have. A couple of Source to Plowshares would be great. No, something else here. Choose some Gen. Oh, it's dangerous. But at least it's a blocker, but he'll hurt me. And with all that burn he has in his deck, this is not good. Okay. Here they come. Okay, so yeah, I'm really tempted of stripping that swamp. trying to make it work, but then I can't plug with the factory, so I suppose I can't do that either. Okay, yeah, so I have to plug everything, and then I pump, and he disenchants one of the factories and gets in with the throw for 3 damage, and I think I don't know, probably killed myself with that City of Brass. I couldn't quite make it out, but if I didn't die there, I would have be a goner in the round after. So this is a real nail biter. That's 1-1 between us, and the final and I suppose most important round of this set will be up shortly. Thank you for watching.